Hello everyone. This video is a very sexual video, so we will not mention the name of the Lord in it because it doesn't fit here. So what we will talk about is not belly dancing for sure. We will talk about Allah and His amazing wisdom, and this wisdom have to do specifically with sexual desire. Now sex is a very important part of the life of a human being, and actually I believe that sex is not a bad thing, but it depends what sex is about. I mean, is sex is a sign of love, or sex is a sign of lust and sign of using others or abusing others? Like how you get your sex or your sexual needs. If we study Islam, we will find that the sexual desire in Islam is based on abuse and slavery. In the same time, it's based on fantasy and exaggeration. It doesn't make sense. Somehow it's stupid, and it's promote a kind of lust, and there is no dignity in it. Now, for sure, many of you, you are wondering, especially if you are a Muslim, why I'm saying so. If we go and read this hadith as an example. The Kaaba, before Islam and even after Islam, after Muhammad he took over the Kaaba and he became victorious in the city of Mecca, for many years still people they practice sexual religion around the Kaaba. And what the sexual is, you can see here part of it, that people used to go around the Kaaba totally naked, and they are in the state of nudity. Alright, in certain days only they wear clothes. So what was that religion which is people need to go walk naked around the Kaaba? The Kaaba is a pagan place, and nothing changed since that time until now. This Kaaba is still a pagan place, and Muhammad himself, he kissed the black stone which represent the vagina. So those people used to go and walk around the Kaaba worshipping the vagina, praying for the vagina, and many statues there, but many of them they present sexual gods. Like if a woman, she cannot have kids, or she want to have a husband, so she go walk naked around the Kaaba, and supposedly Allah or the Baal, he will provide her with a husband or a man to sleep with. And at that time, Arab women, they used to sleep with 10 men together, which means the woman, she can have 10 husbands at the same time, and this is what it was called Zawajul Raht. And I believe that the mother of Muhammad, she practiced that, and this is why you see there's many names involved in the story of Muhammad, and we do not know really who is the father of Muhammad. As an example, Muhammad's father, the one which Muslims they give us his name, he passed away 4 years before Muhammad's death. How this happened? Imagine your father, he passed away 4 years, and you are born 4 years after your father's death. This is impossible, as we know. The only explanation, that the mother of Muhammad, she used to practice what is called Zawajul Raht. Zawajul Raht, which is one woman, more than one husband, they can go up to 10 husbands, and when she get pregnant, she is the one who choose who was the husband. And Arab at that time used to believe that a woman, she can be pregnant from husband from years ago. They have their own legends and their own belief, and Muhammad, he promoted this idea after his birth. This is why you will see that it says in many Islamic books that a woman can be pregnant up to 10 years, and most of the scholars they agree with 4 years, and for sure this is absolutely false. But just to cover what happened with Muhammad, so people used to go and practice such a sexual practice around the Kaaba, as you see, and then they go, you will see the Kaaba have a black stone, and this black stone resemble a vagina, and this vagina simply is a vagina of the goddess who provide human and the human race with babies. This is why, like, can you ask yourself why the stone is shaped this way? It must be there is a reason. The stone is not shaped by itself. Somebody shaped the stone in such a way, and they cover it with the frame from outside, as you see, but inside it's a stone, it's a black stone. So it's framed in the shape, in the same shape, and the shape is so clear, it's a shape for a private part of a woman. And Muhammad, as long as he is a copy-paste of all the religions, he come with things which prove and continue the sexual religion he follow. The God who provide you with a lot of sex and a lot of sexual power. So here, the nudity around the Kaaba now is explained and why they have the black stone. And then Muhammad, when he continued with his religion, he said that Allah, he will give the Muslims, let us zoom in, maybe we can make it bigger. All right, so what Muhammad is saying to you here, that in the heaven of Allah, Allah will give every Muslim 70,000 column, or let us say bow of gold and diamond or whatever, rubies, and then in each door, in each gate, there's one woman waiting for you, which means the total will be at least 70,000 only if you do jihad for 40 days. But Muhammad, he knew that this story will not make sense, because how a man anyway, like what the point of getting me all those women if I cannot have sex with all of them? So Muhammad, he thought of a solution to make that more convincing to his dummy followers, who they are obsessed with sex and wine and river of wine. This is why you see the heaven of Islam, there's wine, the river of wines, river of drinks, river of milk, river of so it's exactly what those Bedouin they love. White women, remember that those women are very white, they are not just women. So you will have 70,000 women for every 40 days you fight, which means if you fight for 80 days, the number will be double, will be 140,000 women. If you fight for 120 days, then the number will be 210,000, etc., etc. So you can reach to millions, like Osama bin Laden was fighting for 20 years doing jihad. So you can imagine how many million women Osama bin Laden is going to have in his bedroom. But how Osama bin Laden is going to, excuse my language, if those women, and I say the word if because he is not having any relationship with them, those are women just created for sex. The purpose of it is just pure sex. This is an if religion. Alright? So Muhammad looked like he'd been asked, okay, how we can sleep with them if we cannot do more than 1 or 2 or 3? So Muhammad, he come with the answer. Muhammad, he promised them that when they go to the heaven, Allah, he will give each one of them a penis who will never go limp, soft or flat. And imagine you are driving in the middle of the desert and your flat tire goes flat. I mean, this is really disgusting. This is very disappointing. Allah will never let that happen to you. So Allah promised you that when you go to heaven, Allah will give you, he promised you, you do not need to take a Viagra. He will change the nature of your penis to the point you can maybe use it as a hammer, or maybe destroy a door or a wall with it. You can go in war with it, and you can have sex with 70,000 women, and this penis will never smoke. Seriously. I mean, this is amazing, and it's full of wisdom and sperm. And you don't need to worry about sperm, because look like Allah is creating a river of sperm for you, and you have a penis will never go soft. So it doesn't matter how many women there are, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 70,000, 1 million, 10 million, billion women, it doesn't matter. Your penis is shooting non-stop. Women after women, they go to sleep because they cannot take it no more. And there's an angel behind you, he wrapping your shoulder saying to you, sir, you have to change. Next woman, please. So the angel will be like your pimp. He provide you in terms and conditions. You should change the woman because her vagina is burning. And Muhammad, because he knew that his God is the God of mercy and the God of sex, so he gave you a merciful penis. Because if you think about it from the other point of view, because now we thought about it for you as a man, what if you are a woman? Imagine Allah, he created 70,000 women for you, and then those women you can do only 3 women a day. So it's going to take those 70,000 women years before you can sleep with them, and those women will be burning from desire. And Allah is merciful, so He will not let this happen. So what He do? He give you an extra super powerful penis. Like no, never ever any God can provide you with such a thing except Allah. And mashallah, I mean, this is astonishing. And if you are not convinced to convert to Islam, at least think about your penis future and sign now before it's too late, because the number of Viagra we have is limited, and we cannot give, Allah will not give such a penis for everybody. So first come, first serve. So please sign in, convert to Islam, get a powerful penis, and you will never be sorry. Thank you very much, and I hope I was able to convince you to convert to Islam, and it was a very, very, very successful sexual advice for all of you. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video, and God bless everybody. And the Muslims, your God, He proved that He is the best God when it's come to the penis, the God of penis. Allahu Akbar.